Hi, it's Rob from the Brush and Boltgun. Today I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial on how to paint the Salamanders Chapter Badge. If you'd like to support the channel, our Coffee and Patreon page is a link below. Now on to the video. So we're going to be using, to start with, a little bit of Citadel Warpstone Glow and also Moot Green mixed together to give it a slightly lighter shade, almost like the highlight shade. And the reason for this is it's the 6th Battle Company, so they have the red background with the green, which is really hard for my eyes to see, which is quite frustrating. On the first picture I spotted, it was actually a white salamander's head, and on the actual proper thing it is green, which is disappointing to say the least. However, if you are doing a different one, use whichever colour that it says you should be using and crack on in this way. So to start with, we're doing almost like a rectangle. It's had one end squashed. It's got a slightly angled right hand side. You can see that there. It's taller on the right, going down to a shorter bit on the left. Could do it as a triangle as well if you want. This is how I'll try and break down a lot of the freehand into simpler shapes. And once you've got that rough four-sided shape or three-sided shape, depending on which one you want to do, the right hand end has a more rounded look to it, slightly bulging at the top. So you want to do almost like a half circle, but slightly as though it's been dragged up to the top. Now you can just fill in all of that area so that you have the rough shape of the salamander's head. We're then going to start working on the spikes on the back of the symbol 2. This is copying, when you see me pause, that's me looking to see roughly which angle those spikes are going to be coming out at and whereabouts they are on the back of that head there. So you've got the 3 there and then 2 a bit further down, one's a little bit further along too. So once you've done this, you can then use a little bit of Citadel Mephiston Red, whichever background colour you've got. It's actually got Wild Rider Red and Evil Sunz Scarlet on as well from Citadel. We're just going to use that Mephiston Red to smooth out those spines coming out the back of the head there. Now also going to put the mouth on and the eye and get that shape of the head a little bit better than it is. So when you're looking at that, you can see that there is the lump just where the eye is, and then it comes down lower than that for where the nose is. We are going to do the red line for its mouth here. We're actually using a small layer brush here to do this. They have a decent point on them. But use whichever brush you feel better with. Do change to the Insane Detail brush, I think it is, from Army Painter, a little bit further on. We want to get that rough mouth on there, and then also get the eye on too. So then when I was looking at this head, it's slightly too wide down towards the bottom there. You need that little, looks like a little lump where the nose is. So I'm just adding the teeth in here, and then I'm going to adjust the shape of the head towards the mouth. So I'm using a little bit of Evil Sunz Scarlet there to slim that down. I'm putting that little lump where the nostril is, and then I'm just going to extend the jaw and the nose a little. So looking at it against the picture here, I always have a picture of what I'm working on, so that you can see whether you've gone astray or whether anything's a bit out of place or out of alignment. I'm just adjusting the nose and the jaw here, slightly off screen, which is annoying. And just tweaking the underside of that head there where you've got those spines. Here it is just all about tweaking the general outside shape of it, the shape of the mouth. You've got the rough salamander head on there, and it's now just a case of shuffling those lines around, so using a little bit of red to tweak one bit, bit of green to tweak it back, tweaking the mouth so that the mouth is in the right position and the opening is in the right place and doesn't quite look so much like a turtle's mouth from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Hero Turtles if you're old enough and we're in the UK. So that is the finished badge. Just do a little bit of tweaking, a few little touch-ups on the outside edges to smooth those off, then you'll have the finished chapter badge. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future content. Also, think about subscribing to some of our other social media, linked below. Thanks very much. If you like the channel and enjoy the content, please consider supporting us at our Ko-fi and Patreon pages, linked below. Thanks very much.